Hi, this is me.
Yo, she dead nice. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I see it again. And she a black queen, nigga. She from Trinidad. She a yeah.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
I'm gonna get ready for round 2 of the 5-star label trials and tell you a little bit more about myself and how I got Black Boy Max to react to my music. Okay, let's go. My name is Sej. It was my birth name, S-E-I-G-E, but I changed it to S-E-J to make it easier for people to pronounce. I was born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago. I started singing since I was a baby. From the time I was out of the womb, your girl was belting, screaming, like any form I could use my voice, best believe I was doing it. My mom used to be in a band when she was younger, so I think that's where I got my musicality from, because Lord knows it was not from my father. I listened to all kinds of music growing up, you know, specifically soca, dancehall, reggae, R&B, pop. I feel like I have a very diverse music background. I also feel like you can kind of hear it in my music. I really enjoy blending genres. I feel like when it comes to me, it's like, you know, a little color loop, a little mix up. I always pride myself on just mixing cultures, because even myself, I'm mixed with culture. I always knew I loved to sing. I didn't think I was good enough, because everyone knows if you grew up in the Caribbean, music and anything creative is not something that's realistic, and you had to either be a doctor or a lawyer. But I didn't really let that stop me, you know, like I still sang all the time, but I wasn't really letting it be a main job, more hobby. Until during COVID, when I was starting UE, and I was like, nah boy,
I don't know what to do, but
I really can't see myself doing this. Like, this does not make me happy, and I feel like what I wanted for myself was so much bigger than that. So during COVID, I got a message from a casting director who was directing a Marshall Montano video. I was like, you know what? Say fucking let's need the money, and I wanted to ask him to listen to the covers that I had made and let me know if they're actually worth my time. So I went there on a mission. I was like, I'm going here and I'm forcing this man to listen to my songs. So I went there now, and we were getting along really good. Like, I took his number down. When I got home, I messaged him and sent him my covers. And I didn't hear anything back from him for a week, so I was like, yikes, I guess I really am just trash. But then mom runs in my room, calls me, and it's like, oh my god, sis, he's calling. I'm like, so I answer, I'm like,
so you know, what do you think?
at this point in time, if y'all know Marshall, he was in his monk era, so he was disconnected from everything. So he was like, to the mountains, the Patrick Mountains, to get some Wi-Fi, to call you, you know, because I really had to call you and tell you, like, voice is just amazing, girl. You have the potential to leave Trinidad and put Trinidad on the map. When them borders open, go America, look on your craft, get better. I have a good feeling about you. I was shocked, like, huh? Me? Like, you know your music's good, but you can't have imposter syndrome. That was my sign. I was like, I don't care what nobody say. As soon as them borders open, I am booting out today. First flight out of Trinidad, going for it, and I'm making it happen. Mind you, never wrote a song a day in my life. I didn't know how to record in a studio. I didn't know anything. All I knew was I wanted to be an artist, and I was gonna make it happen by any means possible. So I came to Florida. Big up Nigel on the 1-2. He basically was like, come by the studio, let me hear you sing. He's engineered from everyone, from Chris Brown, Mooney Long, to Tory Lanez, to just about everybody. And I came into the booth and I was like, oh my god. He was like, okay, you can work with this. I started working with him. Fast forward, a few songs. And then I just kept making songs, and I kept making songs until I made enough that I felt comfortable in and confident in. I started just sending them to literally every single person that I knew. Finally got it in the lap of this guy right here. He loved it. He wanted to work with me. So I have just been making music with him and a bunch of amazingly talented producers, writers, engineers. Okay, so this is the final makeup. But I'm gonna fix up my hair. If y'all enjoyed this, get ready with me where you learned all about me, let me know. and I will definitely make more. This is the completed look. I am so cold, so I want a jacket, but I'm gonna take it off. But this is the vibe. If you want to see a Caribbean person like me make it on the big screen, be sure to support. Hope you'll have an amazing day.